Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle Dub Show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100, so it's time to get some out. Hey, yo, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Come sit and chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah. Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show. It's the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah. Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show.
Hello, America. We are back yet again. This is another edition of the Mizzle Dub Show, another open forum show.
Not a night owl edition, though.
No,
it's not a night owl. Not a night owl.
Yes.
No.
So if you're hanging out with us on the East Coast, which is officially Saturday, thank y'all.
Indeed.
But for the rest of y'all, welcome. Glad you are with us.
Nice.
And just we are tapping into the final 48 hours of Super Bowl 59.
Oh, baby.
Again, the Eagles and the Chiefs ready to go at it. Not a lot of drama, if you will. It's been very, very business cordial-like. Not a lot of trash talking. The Chiefs are very much so treating this like a business trip.
Well, both teams have been here before.
They have, yes.
So they know what they need to do. It's like you said, it's business as usual. It's a football game. We got to go out there and get her done.
Well, thank you, Cuz, for having us tabbed up. Absolutely. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Hey, Cuz, you free Sunday? Well, definitely after church, what I mean.
Oh, yes, he is sending out the invites. So I guess that means there will be a watch-along coming up for you on Super Bowl Sunday with myself, JP, and Mizzle. Hopefully, Chris can join us as well.
Oh, yes.
So we will be all up in your area, if you will. Here on the Jaffos TV channel and the Mizzle and Dub Show channel and the Talking Ish channel. So,
oh, yes.
Let a friend know, tell a friend, and come hang out with us on Super Sunday as we try to give you the best in sports quality and podcast TV, if you will. Hopefully I said that right. I think I did.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. And I guess, if it didn't, somebody in the chat will say something.
Well, I'm sure they will. And even if we said it right, they would still say something anyway, because that's just, that's what they do. But nearing 3 hours. News today, of course, Devontae Smith nursing the hamstring. Was a participant in practice, but you probably would expect him to go without question. Because, this is the Super Bowl. You can heal in the offseason and not worry about it because, like I said, who knows if you may ever back here. Getting to one is tough, and then trying to get to another one is just as tough. So,
it could be on purpose, because I don't know.
No, I'm sending invites right now. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, he's not on the normal. That's what he said. He's sending out invites. He did say that a second ago. So,
yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm proud to announce that the MacBook is currently getting fixed as we speak. So, hopefully, once I get it back, there will be no more of this buffering and me getting kicked out, as it's been the custom over these 5 years that this show has been on the doggone air. So, hopefully that issue will cease once they come back and say come pick it up. So that's where we're at right now. All right, okay.
So that probably makes the fan base happy.
Heck, makes me happy, for crying out loud.
And that's all that matters.
Yes, because okay, I think I've sent out all the possible invites to send out.
Oh, the opening the great not Al edition open forum style. You can actually might get some people to come on.
Yes, yes, indeed. Now, I do want to start with this. Tell me you're losing respect for a fighter without telling me you're losing respect for a fighter, because
I ain't even got any words for Canelo.
you're making my last name look bad, man.
Well, here's the thing. So what they're saying is that Paul was used as leverage to get this Real did that he has. So I guess he is fighting somebody May 4th, which is supposed to be the two. So basically, excuse me, the Crawford and his fight is still on. He's just fighting before that fight. So he has 2 Riyadh fights and 1 in the States.
This is what I need. I need one of these.
Well, you know 100%. We need a press conference, brother. I know.
I need one of these shoved in my face. Talking about what's happening. Until then, I'm not believing anything Cinnamon is saying. Not a one.
Oh, 100%.
Now, would I like for the fight with Crawford to happen in September? Yes. But again, I'm not believing anything until I see Canelo talking to a mic, talking about it's going to happen.
Well, you see the jabs that's been thrown at that Canelo that threw at him, right?
At Bud?
No.
At Paul?
Yeah, he said a YouTube on Twitter. He was like a YouTuber. He's like, you think I really fucking fight a YouTuber? And then Paul came out and said something about his character and stuff like that. It's crazy. So I see somewhere down the line these two will fight. I think they'll fight after this Riyadh shit. These 3 fights that Canelo signed with the Turkish. But hey, I'll say this. The guy can get Canelo and Crawford to fight, brother. We definitely got to get our guy on to talk about that fight for sure.
Yes, definitely got to get Kevin Perry back on.
Yeah, we got to get Mr. Perry on to talk about that one for sure.
Talk about the sweet science, definitely.
That will be a whole dedicated show to boxing. We will not talk about nothing else because we will let Mr. Perry come on and cook because he has not let us down each time he's been on the show.
No, not at all.
Value information.
Yes, very much so.
But if Canelo would have fought Paul, I'd have been a little upset about that.
Yes, Mr. Corey, boxing. Yes, we do love boxing on this show.
Next to football, I think I'll tell you this. When COVID hit and they announced that boxing was coming back, while all other sports were still trying to figure out what they were going to do with their lives. When boxing came back, it was a joy. And I think I blew up my brother's phone when they announced that boxing was coming back. And I was like, yes, damn it, yes. And I watched every single event that was possible for me to watch. And okay, well, we take all that knows about boxing.
Yes, Mr. Corey, I do know why. Because your last name is a staple in the world of boxing. Yes, it is.
Well, yes, this has been explained on the show before.
Yes. So we are fully aware.
Mm-hmm.
So, we know.
Indeed. Oh, indeed. But yeah, so how do you feel about Canelo if he took that fight, bro?
I'm like you. I got nothing to say to you. You're making the last name look bad. In addition to the fact that, first off, you won't fight a man that's been calling you out like a man, which has been David Benavidez, who now has added another championship to his lightweight championship dreams. And of course, we are awaiting the rematch between Beecherbev and Bivol.
It is, Jonathan. Thank you. It's going pretty swell. Little hiccups here in the beginning, but starting to smooth things out. But as long as I'm on God's green earth breathing. I'm good. Roof over my head. Kids are good.
Mr. Corey, are you playing A7 this season in March?
Oh, yes. That is a very, very good question.
And also, who do you have on Sunday in the 59th edition of the Super Bowl? Please let us know in the comments. And for those watching, he is retired. Oh, well, that's too bad, so sad. He said he is retired. Well, you still get a ring in the process in your retirement. But for those that are watching, please in the chat, please pick who you are picking in Super Bowl 59, and
yes,
if you want to put down who you think is going to be your Super Bowl MVP. So there you have it. So I mean, we just came off of being on the All Pro Draft list, to which once again we appreciate. I
would love that.
Anybody that is not an Eagles and Chiefs fan probably would love that result, but unfortunately,
I'm not. I have nothing against the Eagles.
Neither do I.
Honestly, I want the Eagles to win because I Raider fan. So I gotta say about that. As Jonathan in the chat, Jonathan Corey in the chat says, "Can they both lose, please?" Yes.
Normally I root for the National Football Conference, with the exception of the Cowboys, Giants, and Packers, because and the Seahawks, because those are the four teams that have caused me a lot of heartbreak in playoffs. Any other NFC team, I'll root for. Seeing Debo in some of those pants makes me question his manhood, but we don't need to go there. So him being in an Eagles jersey is a lot better than some of the stuff that he was wearing arriving into the stadiums this season, because I'm just like, bro, tell me you're not funny without telling me you're not funny, because some of the stuff he was wearing, I'm just like, Debo, you trying to tell us something? Because, some of these things that players be wearing,
sometimes you got to blame the tailor and the person, because the tailor presents it to him. Do you think these athletes are dressing themselves? Maybe some of them, if they got their own clothing line per se, but half these athletes ain't dressing themselves if they got a stylist. So you blame the stylist.
Well, as much as I would like that, Jonathan, it would take a lot of maneuvering for that to happen, because obviously, like I said, for me, priority number one is re-signing Dre Greenlaw. Even if it's a 1-year deal with incentives, you need to bring 57 back, because 54 was lost without 57. Yep. And that's just my honest take. You need 57 back in the fold with 54, so they can do what they do best. It would be great to get Myles Garrett, but there are some edge rushers in this draft that they can get. Probably Abdul Carter from Penn State will probably not be there at 11 when we get to 11.
Hell no, he ain't making out the top 5.
He should.
Maybe 3. He may not make it the top 3.
Boy, that would be a tough decision for y'all, because if he's sitting right there at when you get to you guys
at 6,
stick, yeah.
If he's sitting there at 6, it's almost like Brock Bowers. Get that young man.
Yeah.
You put that young man right next to Max. But see, it also depends on, like I say, this is why I love that free agency happens before the draft, because you see who you're gonna pick and plug in. That sets up your draft board if you can't get what you want in free agency. So if they re-sign a few of those DNs like Kuntz, Chason, stuff like that, then that lets me know that we're not going that direction. But good Lord, that young man in the silver and black uniform coming off the edge, him and Max, and you put a dominant person in the middle with Christian Wilkins. Whoo, baby. Warner reconstructed, saves $12 million. Kittle extension will drop the cap hit. Yes, that's the good thing about signing the player to a long-term deal. It helps your cap. Cap hits from $22 million to around $9 to $10 million. Cap explodes next year. Last COVID-affected year this year. I like the way you processing things there, Mr. Corey.
Well, I mean, one thing Parag Mate has done very well. He has done very well to structure cap space
Contracts, yeah,
and yeah, he's been very good at that. So, I
yeah.
mean, quiet as kept. That's the one good thing that Reggie McKenzie did when he was the GM was to get rid of all that ridiculous money.
If you want to be honest, technical, the reason why the Raiders are in good condition with their money issues is because Reggie McKenzie cleared the books. He put the books back in line. Mark Davis should forever thank that man. Because ever since he took over, we've never been under the cap. I mean, is it over? Because we always are. You want to be under, right? Under is the proper way to term. I can't remember how the terminology goes. Either you want to be under or over. You don't want to be under the cap, right?
You want to be under, not over, but you
yeah.
want to have cap space.
Since Reggie McKenzie took over, we have always been under the cap. He set the franchise good for the next GM. Because even GMs after that kept us under the cap. So, yeah, no, Reggie McKenzie gets major props. The man drafted Khalil Mack.
And was going to pay him until John Gruden blocked that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, Mizzle, this might be for you.
What we got? I'm hearing. Wait, hold on. Says Raider fan, right? Yes, sir. Raider fan.
Keep scrolling.
And then I'm hearing we might get Garrett. I don't see that happening. I pulled a Howie Long signed Canton Greats card in the $20. Dub, give him $20 right now and I'll sell it to you. Make that 30. I'll take both cards. Nah, but the laughing out loud is real. You're not going to sell that for $20 because that bad boy right now will turn around.
He said done.
Done. You give him $30, I'll sell you. and make sure they're not bent and they're in plastic. That Howie Long might be something later on. Hold on. And if you do that, Mr. Corey, appreciate it. Thank you. We'll just consider that as a investment and a late birthday present.
No, I'll just go to his house and pick it up. Straight to sleeve and top loader for both.
My brother can come pick them up from you. Because I'm gonna be out there. I'm coming out there for an A7 game this year. It's gonna happen. So either he can mail it to me or I'll come get it myself. Because I'm coming out there to watch another A7 game. That's happening.
Hello,
Miss Jody.
See, Miss Jody, you asked when we were coming. I said sometime today. So here we are. So
what you have for us tonight, Miss Jody? And ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jody always comes with the fire. Let's just get that out there right now. Did she predict that Metcalf was going to get traded to the Raiders? Was that one of her predictions?
I don't know, but she can answer that.
Can you back that up? Can you? She said something was going to happen, and I'm like, I'm not trying to get up the farm to go get Metcalf. But then they're also saying that Lockett might be
Tyler Lockett, really?
Yeah, but we don't. I don't. I kind of like the kid that we got now.
Her name starts with a J. Of course, she brings the fight. Mr. Corey's going in. No, but something I did want to talk to you about involving your beloved Raiders is, of course, Chris Beatty, the new wide receiver coach, and
huge, like it. Yeah. Gonna miss Edgar Bennett, but that's huge.
Yeah, and Joe Woods becoming the defensive game pass coordinator teaming up with Patrick Graham. Of course, Joe Woods.
Oh,
Yes, Joe Woods is adding to the staff. Joe Woods has been in the league for a long time, a very well-respected name around the league-wide. He was just on the Saints staff.
yes. But brother, are we shocked that Pete Carroll was going to put like a star-studded kind of staff together?
No.
This is what the Raiders have been missing for years. Someone of professionalism to bring to this organization.
This guy.
Well, he is the man, Mr. Corey. He is the man. The voice of everything, right? The voice of our show, the voice of Vegas A7FL, the voice of multiple other things. So yes, we love the Baldwin. Yes.
EJ, sorry to disappoint you. Your Oilers took an L tonight. They lost 5-4 to Colorado at home.
To the Avalanche.
To the Avalanche.
To the Avalanche.
But on a side note, yesterday, the great Ovechkin, I think, scored again in Philadelphia last night. Yes, he did. So
well, hey, I'm the sidekick. That's Batman. I'm Robin.
Stop it.
Well, he's not lying.
Yes, the great Ovechkin scored again last night.
He's going to break it this year.
Well, Tony Kornheiser said the same thing on Pardon the Interruption, which, of course, the reason why we do this show, or the main motivation for the show, is because of Pardon the Interruption with Kornheiser and Will Bond. But that was last night. Tonight on the ice, I think that there was not that many games. Right now in the well, I mean, personally, I thought it would never be broken.
But isn't it nice to see something that we saw?
Oh yeah, and not to mention the fact is that Ovechkin points and assists. Now that I do agree, that I agree.
Yeah,
I don't see that ever.
That man was a monster on the skates.
But I mean, just the fact that it's going to happen, and the fact that Alex Ovechkin has worn one uniform this whole entire time,
that makes it sweet.
That makes it special.
That makes it even more sweeter.
The fact that he has worn nothing but a Washington Capitals jersey, it certainly will be the icing on the cake. And I mean, he's been a true gentleman of the sport his whole entire career. So couldn't happen to a better person if it would happen. Late in the third in LA, the Stars and the Kings tied at 4 with about 2 minutes to go.
We still got hockey going on at 10:05.
It's
West Coast time.
It's Los Angeles.
Tom Sula.
For a while, it seemed like hockey died in Edmonton, Ontario, Canada, when Gretzky got traded in 1988, and I remember it well. I watched the press conference on SportsCenter. I mean, Gretzky is literally crying.
I think we all watched that shit, bro. Well, if you were born around that time,
because you're just like, excuse me, what? Huh? Wait a minute, what? Like,
wait, he was 2. 88. I was 5. I was 5. Yes, I was 5.
I was 5.5 most of the year.
5, yeah.
But I'm just like, what? 99's getting traded to Los Angeles? What? But that's and that's when ownerships at the time really wasn't paying money, and hockey wasn't as globalized as it is now. So it was very hard to keep your star players like that, especially being up there in Canada. It's weird to think that Ovechkin will be playing his whole career with one team, and Gretzky went from the Kings to the Blues to the Rangers in addition to the Oilers. But, of course, when you think of Gretzky, you think of all the great Oiler teams you had with him and Messier and Paul Coffey and Yari Curry and Grant Fuhrer playing goalie, and the 4 times that they won the Stanley Cup.
I mean, he did have some good Kings teams though too.
Yeah, got to the finals, but Patrick Waugh and the Montreal Canadiens said, "No, monsieur.
Patrick Waugh.
Le Stanley Cup belongs to Israel
And
Montreal."
didn't Patrick Waugh end up going to Colorado
and winning another Stanley Cup. I think he
Mhm.
won 2, if I'm not
two?
mistaken.
Two, yeah.
So he retired with 3, one of the all-time great goalies. Yeah, the 92 goal season was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. That alone right there should just be like, you know what? You're just out there, just
Yeah.
ain't nobody seeing you. You're like
No.
the greatest on skates right now.
No. Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
good Lord! Why did you do that?
Oh
Ah.
my God! Oh Lord!
I'm gonna have to say Raw.
Hasek may have better skill.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to say Patrick, man. I'm gonna have to go with Patrick.
But you can't argue a guy with 3 Stanley Cup rings.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Patrick. And I'm not even going on rings alone. I'm just gonna have to go with what Waugh was doing in as a goalie. It was ridiculous.
And I love Dominic Hasek, just like
100%.
Just like I loved Lundqvist with the Rangers, and it sucked that Lundqvist didn't get a ring.
Ooh, yeah.
I kid you not. The very first Golden Knights game I went to, oddly enough, was against the Rangers, and I was excited because I thought I was going to see Lundqvist in the net.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play that night because he played the game before, and I was like,
damn it, yes, damn it.
It's like when we took you to go watch the Sixers for your birthday.
Oh, now, Mr. Brodeur was a damn good player. Yeah, now see. We're going to have to get this.
Now you bring up some names. Now you bring up Mark Richter.
Yeah. Mark Richter, Martin Brodeur. Yeah. It's
Chris
like,
Osgood, Mike Vernon.
Man. Come on now.
I mean, there were some very good goalies in our era. Grant Fuhrer. Good Lord. I'm
trying to think the other goalie for the Red Wings where there was where Fedorov was there. Who was the goalie with them? Because he was damn good too. I just can't think of his name right now.
Chris Osgood was one.
That's what I was gonna say. Chris Osgood. Yep, that was one.
I want to say Mike Vernon was the other one.
Is that who I'm thinking? I know when you said Chris Osgood, I was like, well, duh. But is it Mike Vernon? It might be him. Oh yeah, the Yzerman and Fedorov wings. Yes, you already know what I'm talking about there.
Yes, Mike Vernon. Yes, Mike Vernon was the other one because he.
So was Mike Vernon?
Yeah, because he was first with the Flames, then went to the Red Wings.
Now, don't get me wrong. My love is in San Jose.
He also was a Shark.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, my love is a San Jose Sharks fan. But damn it, if you were not a Detroit Red Wings fan when the Yzermans and Sergei Fedorov, them guys was floating on ice. They were fun to watch. That's what really got me into hockey, really was watching the Detroit Red Wings. Because Sergei Fedorov is one of my, next to Teemu Selanne, is one of my favorite hockey.
Teemu.
You know I'm a big Teemu Selanne fan. You know who. When he came to the Sharks, I was like, okay, we're doing something. But I'm a big Sergei Fedorov. He was, woof. I mean, now modern day, I like Sid the Kid. I like Sidney Crosby. I like Ovechkin. You know, yeah, we can go back as far as Jaromir Jagr, Messier,
Mario.
You know, Mario Lemieux. You know.
I was a big Joe Sakic guy. I love Joe Sakic when he was first a Quebec Nordique before he became a Colorado Avalanche.
Yes.
To which I really wish the NHL would bring back the Quebec Nordiques and bring back the damn Hartford Whalers. Yari Curry. Oh boy.
What a name.
This has turned into a full-fledged hockey show, folks.
Yeah, we see what we can do it all. We're diverse around here. Oh yeah, Messier, one of the greats.
Guaranteed victory.
One of the greats. I just like that old school hockey though. I mean, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, when they let you fight.
Oh.
And the Red Wings and Avalanche would get into tremendous fights.
Glory days. Man, we were spoiled growing up. I'll just say that. We had good sports.
Yes.
Even NASCAR was more competitive back when we were kids.
Yeah, okay. Folks, can we stop?
Connor's go?
Can we stop it? Marty McSorley. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Yes, Marty McSorley was definitely the enforcer, for sure.
Yes. I just throwing that baby.
Yes. Talk about the fellow Vallejoan. Yes, number 20.
Jeff Gordon.
24 car.
Hold on, wait. That's my favorite driver. Hold on, what you talking about next to the Intimidator? Come on now.
Oh, yes, Dale Earnhardt, yes.
Come on now. Hell, okay. Hey, Dub. My neighbor.
Ross, yes. Yes.
Now, I was already a NASCAR fan, but my neighbor definitely got me into that NASCAR. Definitely really got me to it.
Folks, can we please stop sending death threats to the GM of the Dallas Mavericks? Good grief. Come on, people. Really?
My man got to walk with security now. Is it that serious? It's a business.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. You're upset. Rightfully so.
Hold on. My man speaking facts. If we talk about Jeff Gordon getting robbed, yes.
Well, I mean, Jimmy Johnson was good in that era, though. Jimmy Johnson won a lot.
Well, yeah, he's got to do that home. I couldn't stand that Home Depot car.
No, that was Tony Stewart.
Oh wait, Jimmy Johnson. Was he the 40 car? Wasn't he?
Jimmy Johnson was the 48 car.
48 car. Okay. My bad. I got my cars mixed up.
Tony Stewart was the 20.
I did not like I didn't like that car, and I didn't like the Home Depot car. Okay, let's just get that straight.
Yes, he was the
Lowe's car. Yes,
the Lowe's 48 car. Yes. EJ, yes, I did hear about the reporter from Telemundo, 27 years old, and then on top of that,
what happened?
So there was a reporter for Telemundo reporting the Super Bowl for the Telemundo Kansas City channel, and this was his first big assignment. Unfortunately, passed away in New Orleans. But the even sad part about it is, before that he had lost his wife, and they both leave a daughter. So now the daughter has no mom and no dad.
It's. But you would always say to me, when the father decides to call his children home.
Yeah.
I feel for that the daughter.
Yes.
Because now she is most likely gonna, unless family takes her over, she might go to a place that's, I hate to say it, the system. I hope a family member will take her on, then she go to the system. Because that's, well, you know what, the system's not bad because they do place kids into good places. So it just sucks for that little girl. How about that? Let's just leave that. But wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, he lost his wife. Like I said, the man was only 27 years old, who worked as an anchor and a reporter. Passed away while on assignment for the Spanish language network Antico Sports. Unfortunately, they said he was found.
Hurts, man. That hurts.
He was found in his hotel room. Going through the stuff. Yes. His wife passed away in a car crash in Topeka, Kansas on April 11th. Who was a second grade teacher. But according to other reports, that was from the USA Today. According to other reports, and and this is from CBS News, that a woman has been arrested in connection after surveillance showed that she left his hotel room. So this sounds like a murder.
Oh, so it's foul play. Oh,
which
dang.
apparently she had his credit card and his cell phone.
Yeah, well, she's gone. Yep. She's no longer.
And the daughter is 2 years old. Bless her heart.
Oh, no memory. Oh.
Certainly a tragic story.
This man, how do you follow that up?
You
We
just
got to bring some positivity. I mean, that's
got to put the pieces back up.
yeah.
Once again, congratulations to the newest inductees in the Pro Football Hall of Fame: Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, Eric Allen finally gets in, long overdue. But again, for me, I'm very happy for Sterling Sharp, long overdue. And just the
I mean,
video.
I'm gonna say, I know I sent you the video, but man, what a video! And they're both humble.
Mm-hmm.
You can see as I am an older brother, you can see the humbleness. And Shannon Sharp has always gave great speeches. The man speaks very, very well, and he always has spoken highly of his brother.
Well,
That is one thing that you always gonna hear out of his mouth when it comes to his brother. There will be nothing this or nothing here. It's always going to be here.
Well,
and what he said in that video moved me, man. Moved me.
Like he has always said, Sterling was the better brother and was the better football player. He has said that verbatim.
I'm gonna say humble when it comes to his family.
Yeah.
When it comes to his family, that man is humble. But outside of that, I agree. When it comes to his family,
when it comes to Sterling, and just the words he said when Shannon gave his speech and basically told him to please consider him. To which, as I said on my post, if it wasn't for his neck and his turf toe that forced him into early retirement, because unfortunately he missed out on the Packers Super Bowl. And when the Broncos first won theirs, winning Super Bowl 32, Shannon gave Sterling his ring. His Super Bowl 32 ring, Shannon gave it to his brother, which a lot of people did not know that. Like I said, other than next to Jerry Rice, in the late 80s and early 90s, there was no more prolific wide receiver than Sterling Sharp. There just wasn't. Sterling Sharp, who knows what other numbers he would have put up if he did not have to retire early. He probably would be in the top 10 in a lot of offensive categories when it comes to wide receiver. Sterling Sharp was that good.
Damn good. Not just good, damn good.
I asked another question. What does Roger Craig got to do to get his gold jacket? I'm just not understanding.
Are we ready to do this?
Yeah,
are we ready?
We're going ham. We're going ham.
You know what? Because it's a fucking travesty. The man was the first thousand.
Mm-hmm.
The disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
He is also a Super Bowl winning running back.
3 times.
3 of them things.
3 times.
So what has he, ladies and gentlemen, biggest Raider fan in the world, do not like that team. But when something is right, I will speak on it. Why is Roger Craig not in the Hall of Fame? It is a shame. It is just it's wrong. you're letting all these other players in. I mean, Warren Sapp got in the Hall of Fame before Roger Craig. Bullshit. I can go even further than that. Jonathan Taylor. What the fuck did Jonathan Taylor do to get into the Hall of Fame? Can you answer this question? Dub, answer the question.
You mean Jason Taylor?
I mean, yeah, Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor got into the Hall of Fame before Roger Craig. Can somebody answer that? What did he do? What's on his resume that puts him over Roger Craig? And I can't believe that I'm going to back for a Niner, but when right is right. Like I said, the lost fumble against the Giants. Come on now.
That one play should
not. Marcus Allen is already in the Hall of Fame. We really got to.
They're both equal in a lot of. They're both equal in a lot of ways because they both can block. They both
one
can
got
block.
one ring. One got one ring, and one got three.
Marcus Allen is an MVP, and a Super Bowl MVP. They both can block because they both can lead block. They both were great on blitz pickup. They both can catch out the backfield. I think the only thing Marcus has over Roger Craig is Marcus Allen a lot of times could throw the ball better than a quarterback. Because, okay, I'll say it like this. Okay, our dad was throwing stuff at Mark Wilson when Mark Wilson was the Raider quarterback back in the mid-'80s. Okay, and I'm pretty sure if Mizzle was the same age he is now back then, he would have been like, as used to say, fuck Jeff George back in high school. He probably would have said the same thing about Mark Wilson. To which again,
cannon of an arm though for Jeff George, but just not no.
Yeah, Jeff George did have an arm, and when he was on, he could sling it, no question.
Yeah, but when it was shitty, when it was a shitty day, it was more shit days than it was of him being on when he was a Raider. So,
yeah, that hurt my co-host seeing Marcus Allen wearing the damn Chiefs colors, as you see the expression on his face.
And he lit their ass up every time.
Every time, yes.
Every time they played, he lit their ass up.
And he would look at Al, and Al was like, you son of a bitch.
He brought that upon himself. What the hell? What the hell, cuz?
Oh, no. What did he send? Dear Lord. Boy, I tell you what, the evolution of the Super Bowl ring has just gotten ridiculous from where it was with Super Bowl I up until now. It is insane. And by the way, congratulations to Eric Armstead winning the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Eric Armstead has always done very well in the community. Did a lot in Sacramento where he's from. I'm as much as I love Ed Reed. I am taking Ronnie Lott because Ronnie Lott was all pro at corner and safety. Ed Reed was just a safety for his career. Ronnie Lott did both. Because people forget.
I'm gonna go Ronnie, even though Ed Reed is a special player. It's not. Don't take that away, but yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm a little old school when it comes to that. And I saw Ronnie Lott play football a lot more than I saw Ed Reed. I mean, it was about the same, but I started off with Ronnie Lott, and that man was a bad man. Yet again, defending the Niner player. Ain't that a bitch?
Like I said, the man amputated his pinky to stay in the game.
Ridiculous.
Man said, lose pinky? Okay, lose pinky. Cut it off. I don't
care. Whatever. I got 9 other ones.
Oh, there was.
So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the notable 2026 first-time Hall of Fame candidates.
That's what I was trying to find because it was on my timeline, and I was trying to bring it up, and I couldn't find it.
Well, we got Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, LaShawn McCoy, Frank Gore, who I think should get it. Jason Witten, my wife will lose her shit if he gets in.
Of course.
Marcus
Pouncey.
Is it? We got a Pouncey.
Marcus Pouncey.
Geno Atkins.
Ooh.
Stephen Gronkowski.
Whoa,
Phillip Rivers.
whoa.
What?
Geno Atkins, the former Chicago Bear?
That's what it looks like.
Dick Butkus' teammate? He's
No.
not in the hole?
No, not that Geno. Not that Geno Atkins. The Geno Atkins that played that for the. It looks like I can't recognize his jersey. It looks like it's a Bronco jersey. No, the one that played with the Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Phillip Rivers, Greg Olsen, Todd Gurley,
wow,
Julian Edelman, Thomas Davis, Mike Upati, Dez Bryant, David DeCastro. Those are all your candidates for first-time ballot.
I'll say this: Breeze,
Frank Gore,
Larry
Fitzgerald for sure.
Breeze are first ballots.
Yes, or you're not going to throw in. Hold on, there's one person I think you don't think Julian Edelman, Super Bowl winner.
Do I think first ballot? No.
I agree. It should be Breeze, Fitzgerald, and Gore. All should be number one to get in on the first ballots. Yeah. They put in work.
Yeah.
And you know what? Again, damn it. I'm really about to pour a drink for this one real quick. This is going to be the one that ends the night because I got to wake up in the morning. Frank Gore, as I should sit here and say this, and I believe my brother will sit here and say this and agree with me, Frank Gore should have a ring.
Yes, he should. And folks, your friendly neighborhood Steve Dogan.
Oh,
on the Mizzle Dub Show.
The neighborhood friendly.
What's up, y'all?
What's good, brother?
I love your headline. No one is getting traded in the NBA. Oh, baby.
Well, I mean, it could be I know y'all follow other sports stuff, and everybody was saying no one's getting traded in the NBA, and whoa, this is the most active trade season I've seen in a long time.
You are not wrong, sir.
But wait, not with that, but it's a lot of pieces that players wanted to get, and a lot of players came out and said they don't want to go there. And to see that Jimmy said he was not going to sign an extension with the Warriors, to then end up getting traded there to sign an extension with the Warriors. This was like you said, the most active and weird trading season that we had in a long time.
Weird. Well, like I said,
Look, Jimmy wanted his money. Let's be real. Jimmy, as long as he got his money, he was fine.
Exactly. Well,
now, of course, he wanted Phoenix. Golden State's cool, but he was like, I'll test a free agency. But he was like, oh, how much you giving me? I could be here for a couple of years. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
And indeed.
So is he there for 3 years?
2.
Or did they rip up okay, so they ripped up his old deal and it's a 2 year.
I think it's a year. Basically 2026. I hate to tell y'all, 2026 it's over.
He's still a rental. So basically, he's still a rental. That's basically where we're getting at. Yeah.
2026. Steph, if he's still playing,
I don't know. I think Steph
that's the ending date. That
Steph might got 2 years left in him, maybe 3.
He might got some time. He could easily, if he wants to, be a good 6-man off. Because I mean, you're a shooter, so when you can shoot like that, you can have a longer career. It's just playing up to the standard that you're used to, and you know how it is when you that Hall of Fame person. It's hard for you to kind of come down. So he can still do it, and if he wants to, the Warriors will easily trade him to a contender and be a 6-man. Because after, I want to make sure I think I have it correct. Was it Dirk? No, Dirk retired after Tim. I think Tim is the last one that's going to stay with a franchise his whole career. After Tim, that ain't happening no more. You being loyal to a franchise, mm-mm. They're gonna let you go. You might be on another team for a couple years, whatever. You might even pull the Tony Parker 1 year somewhere. No, you ain't staying with a team a whole year
So you're
unless
saying
Steph decides to just call it. Steph is the last. Steph is your only one that has a chance, and that's him
so,
calling it a career. He ain't
so you're
trying to call
saying
it a career. They're gonna do the same thing. We're
so you're
gonna send you
saying
where you need to go.
interesting. Very interesting.
I'll take that statement.
Fox Sports should never give Nick Wright a microphone ever again, but that's just my opinion.
I do not like Nick
they
Wright.
survived Nick. Hey, they survived Nick Wright with his damn hair plant. So they gonna right now. Fox Sports can't say anything right now, because their main headliner, and no problem to her, because I would have smashed her too. They're just trying to keep everything on the low while they try to figure out how to have a sports program. I ain't mad at you. I would have done it too.
I don't think nothing's gonna happen. I think they're still just gonna operate like the reports come out and like, okay, cool. We have yet to hear anything else about it now. Have you noticed that?
Played the game.
I mean,
she played the game. She played the game. She used what she got to get where she at.
I was just gonna say, and this is no disrespect to women at all, what I'm about to say, but some of women have used their assets to get if that's what you got to do. Am I gonna sit here and hand on you? Nope.
Sounds like Disclosure and Demi Moore.
Not good.
I'm just gonna say, like I said, there's no hey, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
All right, Steve. Give me your honest true.
That's your moral.
Steve, give me your honest true assessment of the trade that took place between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers. As Orange Cassidy once again makes a reappearance.
All right, let me break this down to you guys. So last weekend, I'm in South Carolina. Y'all don't know.
Nice.
For a funeral and stuff like that.
Oh, condolences.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm on East Coast time. It is about 1:00 in the morning. I'm coming back to my hotel, calling the wifey up, just checking in, and I'm like, okay. I'm just talking to her, and I'm just looking at my phone, and I got Bleacher Report. I see the alert. What happened? Okay, I got the TV on. I turned the TV on to ESPN. And of course, it's still going on the West Coast feed. And I see the trade Luka and Anthony Davis. And I'm talking to my wife like, what the fuck did this be? And I am in shock. And I'm thinking, oh boy, when people on the East Coast wake up to this shit, because everybody is probably half asleep. And I'm just thinking to myself, what the? Yes, shocked. I'm like, why? And then you hear all the shocked. Dallas traded Luka, and I'm like, for Anthony Davis. I'm like, wait a second, you just gave up. I was like, damn, Anthony, you asked for a center. They said, fuck you. But I'm like, yeah. And because of that, I think that opened up the floodgates for everything else, because if that trade didn't happen, I don't think half these other trades would have happened. You would have got Darren Fox. I get that.
It did.
Butler was going to happen. I don't know if it would have been Butler too. But once that happened, all the players are like, damn, he traded Luka at 105. And we will ask player playing shit. And the players got it back in control again because Jimmy Butler said, fuck you, I want to get traded here. And did Bucks. This is what he wanted. You know, it was one of those, hey, I'm not going to pay $375 and know if his European games going to keep him skinny or not. That's what they want to know. Now, okay, Luka, you go with LeBron, and LeBron, you know, it is, but yeah, LeBron's spending $20 million on his body. Luka, are you going to spend $20 million on your body? I still remember seeing Michael Finley when you were celebrating that Western Conference Final. Smooth come up over there and grab that beer out of your can, out of your hand when you were just having a celebratory drink. Hey,
That was wrong.
Especially Eastern Europeans. We understand. Y'all like y'all beer. Y'all like y'all. But look at what it now looking back. Look at why they were trying to do it. Even earlier this year when he got hurt. Well, the first thing they said, this is a good time to rev up your conditioning. You know why you can't rev up your conditioning? Because it's a grown. But when it was your hand and everything, oh, cool. You can still run that treadmill. You can still get that conditioning going.
Mm-hmm.
They think it with your European face and other than that, be able to get in shape. Are you kind of like James Harden, where you can magically make 10, 20 pounds go away when you want to? They say no. That's a big gamble. Now you
James
can
Harden still has to do his knowing the man.
Last year was his best year when he never missed any time off because money was involved. Mm-hmm. You want to put all your stock into him and an older Kyrie Irving? Okay, Nico. You got it for the win now for the next 2 years. But yeah. First time NBA, first all NBA, 5 years out of 7, 25. The Lakers got lucky. That wasn't in their plan.
Do not like the Lakers
about
getting
that.
Luka.
Lakers
I
got
do
lucky.
not like that. Yeah, because they said because Luka's only 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron is on the way out. So
Mm-hmm.
the Lakers are setting themselves up for the future. You build around Luka. He's already been to the finals. That's what I understand why the Mavericks. He took your franchise to the finals with that weight that you're talking about that he's on, and you're worried about it.
I mean, that boy, like I said, 25. He hasn't even hit his prime yet. Maybe he learns it. Hey, maybe this is a wake-up call he needed. Yeah,
I'll say one thing though.
You lost. I'm gonna say he lost 200 million. I'm just gonna move it up that much because whatever.
Just say that. I'd rather the Mavericks come out and say that we could not afford Luka. Don't say that you traded him for his weight issues.
It wasn't that. No. They could afford him. They were prepared. They didn't want to invest that money in him. And here's the thing: they know better than anybody else. Right? They didn't want to invest that money in it. They may feel like he doesn't have that mind frame. He doesn't have that kid. They may know, hey, we put a chef out there. We may have done all this, and he still ain't doing it.
Well,
and
they sent him to the right.
A lot of money to commit to.
100%. But they sent him to the right person to learn.
And now
that's the fucked up part. Because Luke about to learn how to be a real professional right now.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I despise LeBron, but LeBron is about to teach that man how to be in this league, and that's ridiculous.
Because here's the truth: Luka was handed the keys to the kingdom at a young age. Dirk was there, but Dirk was out. Dirk didn't know as much. But when you're the king of the king, and nobody's telling you no or this and that, you're gonna look at him. What you gonna tell me? I'm Luka. He may not have that, but you're the king of the thing. Now, here's a humbling experience. No, you ain't the king. We got rid of you. Like he said, he was shocked. They were full butt. Now,
he about to learn.
Now that gets Luka. Oh, it's like that, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go over here. LeBron's, and if LeBron's smart, yeah, motherfucker, they traded you. They didn't think shit of you. What you about to do? Next time you go out, this right, you gonna really want to put up. This is what happened to get right. You see, Derrick Henry, this is the money you need to invest in. You gonna get paid. Put it back in here, and then guess what? I hate that you're gonna be bigger here in LA. Dallas is nice. LA opens a whole lot of more doors, and you will be immortalized. Look at who's up in these Raptors. And don't believe they haven't already called Magic. Magic, talk to your boy here. And Magic gonna really be the one that tell him, I know all the skills and everything else. I was you before you were even born. Magic get a hold of you. He's like, you do this right.
He about to get a good education.
You will. I can say you can be the face of the NBA because you're on the two. There's 3 marquee teams in the NBA: Celtics, Knicks, Lakers.
You can slightly throw the Spurs in there too.
No.
Are we talking about Supreme?
When I'm talking about Supreme.
Oh, you upper echelon. Okay,
when you need to marquee.
Right. Okay. I got you.
Marquee. As much as I hate to say it,
I got you.
You in Boston, New York, or LA. I can't even put Chicago in there. As much as I want, you can probably put Chicago in there. But the 3 ones: Knicks, Boston, LA.
Yeah.
You the main one on that. You the main one in the NBA, and it's an easy transition. I see. Okay, yep. It was supposed to be AD, but AD couldn't handle it. He don't want that. Don't want that responsibility of being that top star.
You got a 25-year-old who just want to soak it up, and he playing with LeBron. Hey, Dub. As much as we had to say it, the Lakers gonna be good.
And you got a chip on your shoulder. Because every time
that makes the worst.
Boy, they traded you away like it was
nothing.
They didn't even tell you. They didn't even tell you. They didn't give you the courtesy to tell you were better. They just traded you. You found out just like everybody else did. Crazy. How you feel about that? How you want your legacy to be
crazy work?
No.
You get one bit.
Zelly, no.
All you get is one bit right there and you set them up. Oh, hell no.
What kind of basketball do you watch? He is a cancer. He is a cancer.
Oh,
no.
Okay, hold up. You know what? Wait, you know what? Hold up. No. We're gonna rethink this. Gentlemen, we did our initial reaction. In our initial reaction, let's put our brain caps on. Let's think about this. If the Warriors really did get Ben Simmons on the bench, you're not looking for scoring from him. You're looking for him to be an assist person, pass it along, maybe some defense, but there's no defense in the NBA. Now, if you did him buy out, bargain market or something, you could try it. It might not be as bad as we think. If we really put our expectations, don't look for 76er Ben Simmons. We know we ain't getting that. But if you're just looking for a good 7-8 man, another point guard to bring up the ball, that he's good at throwing assists, and if he can defend a little bit,
no
risk, no reward. It's not a bad idea.
Do we forget that I've seen this movie before because he played for my Philadelphia 76ers?
No. See, no, there's a difference. He was with the 76ers. He had the pressure of being number 1. We already know he ain't that.
Bro, he been with the. He was in Brooklyn. They didn't really need him to do much in Brooklyn. He couldn't even do it there. And that sucked.
No.
He couldn't get on the court because he was hurt all the damn time.
He had the contract with him.
Y'all wake me up when y'all decide that Ben Simmons should not be in the NBA because that's where I'm at right now. That man that collected enough money, just go retire.
I'll put it to you like this. He ain't coming to you guys because probably Cleveland will snatch him up. He was a vocal
point on the bench.
Vocal point to show what happens when you waste money on somebody that can do a simple layup. Yeah,
that man passed up a dunk.
A vocal point that a boy was so damn scared that he couldn't even do a simple 5-foot layup.
Wait, because he was so scared he was going to get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Yeah,
that I don't need that. I don't need that. I do not need that.
Yeah,
I do not need that.
Yeah, I tried.
Nope. No, there's no.
I was trying to be.
There is no defending Ben Simmons. There's none. There's none.
Yeah, I tried.
Just
tried.
Give it up.
I was trying to be positive. Sorry.
No,
was trying. Okay, let me take those. Yeah.
There's nothing positive about that. And Zelly, I have to question your basketball. I have to question your basketball mind. And that's who he wants to sign with the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Clippers. To do what? Take up somebody else's space? To probably play like three or four games and then be like, oh, my back hurt.
You better go to Cleveland where there's no pressure on them. You go to the Clippers right now, there's a little pressure over there. They need to win. You better go to Cleveland where they ain't worried about you.
Ben Simmons is basically another version of
Eddie. And trust me, and this will be
just a worse player.
And trust me, if you don't show anything of whatever team you go to, this will definitely be your last NBA contract for a minute.
Hell,
you can go back to Australia, Australian ball over there.
To Brooklyn, where he had probably a good opportunity to show whatever skill that he thought that he could show, and he couldn't even do that. They wanted. If he's so good, if he's so good, why is a team that is not good that could use all the talent don't want him? That was buying him out. I'll rest my case. I rest.
Oh, because they already paid enough money for him.
Why are we sitting here wasting our good quality time on the Mizzle and Dub show with Dugan talking about fucking Ben Simmons? What the fuck? Zelly, you came in here and tried to wreck the whole show. I get it. See, that's that Denver Bronco shit. That's what a Denver Bronco would do. Right there. That's it right there. Ben Simmons, the Golden State Warriors. What the hell? What the hell? I'd rather than bring back Monte Ellis. Ben Simmons? Give me Nate Robinson before you act Ben Simmons.
Speaking of Nate Robinson, praying for him, he did end up
100%. I didn't mean to say anything about nothing negative about Nate Robinson when I said that. But yeah, big prayers out there for that.
That AFC West hatred alone. Hey, Miz, I will say this about your division. Y'all got some coaching experience up in there. Now that y'all got Pete Carroll,
everybody, wait, hold on, wait. I'm gonna be the realest Raider fan in this when they say, "Oh, Pete Carroll, blah blah blah." Everybody else in this division got a quarterback, and I ain't got nothing else to say. Everybody else got a quarterback in this division. Ain't shit. We ain't shit. Yeah, we got Pete Carroll. He's hired a good staff. We ain't got a fucking quarterback.
Y'all got the 6th pick. Where y'all picking?
They're number 6. Yes.
Yeah, we number 6. Whatever. We'll see. But we ain't got. Look here. I'm glad that this organization is finally putting the big boy pants on and taking and doing the right hiring and going about the right way. This is how a franchise should be run. And Pete Carroll's going to show how it's done. I was just hoping that they went a younger version way of a successor for Pete Carroll, because let's be real, he ain't going to finish that contract.
Well, you said Sam Darnold. I was going to figure you're going to try to take the leftovers from Pittsburgh If I was y'all, I'd be trying to snatch
Russell
up
Wilson. Russell Wilson said, I'll take Justin Fields. I'll take
That's
Justin
why I said
Fields.
Justin. I didn't say I'll take. I was like, if I was y'all, I'd go swoop in and get Justin Fields before Pittsburgh make a decision. And I was like, no, we gonna make a decision.
Didn't they come out? Didn't they come out and say neither one is coming back? Didn't I hear something about that? That neither one of them is coming back.
I read about Russ. I didn't hear anything about Fields.
Okay, I thought I might have saw something out there where it said neither one of them is coming back.
I thought they were supposed to decide on which one to choose. They got to choose between one or the other. So I know who they chose. If I'm Pittsburgh, I would choose Justin Fields as well. I'm like,
isn't Denver done with Wilson's contract?
Say that again.
No.
Isn't Denver done paying Russell Wilson's contract?
They're still paying. That was a big contract. They still.
Because I was going to say that's about the only reason why I see the Steelers wouldn't bring him back.
I thought they were still on the hook for that for like a few years.
I think they're done after this year. This might be the end of it. So if that's the case, I can see the reason why, because Russell Wilson is no longer on that loaner. We give you the league vet because you're getting paid from that squad. Hey, Deb, if you don't mind looking up the books for the John Elways, the logos, to see if Russ is going to be on the books.
Because I know Pittsburgh only had to pay. Yeah, because I know Pittsburgh only had to pay Russell $1 million because he was being paid by Denver. But I thought that, but I thought that contract ran for a couple years or stuff like that. So
he's officially a free agent.
Oh,
so that means it's all.
Well, I knew that he's a free agent, but
I think.
But is he?
But
no. So
he only signed a 1-year deal for
Denver
$1.2 million.
No, right, I know that, but but isn't Denver still? How much is Denver still paying for his previous contract?
You know what? I don't think that has anything to do with anything that he does, because that money is just coming from Denver to him, so he can go sign any kind of contract. I just think that the Pittsburgh Steelers just did some kind of good negotiation just to get that. So I don't think it's going to affect where he signed being a free agent. What's going on with Denver?
Oh no, he can sign for anything and get extra money. He's still getting paid by Denver no matter what. So that's why Pittsburgh is like, and he was just trying to get on the team to prove himself. So hey, we'll give you league minimum, but you still getting paid over here anyway. So, yeah.
So to answer your question, Denver is still on the books for him for $37.79 million.
That's why he can go sign $1 million contract with a team, because he's still getting paid.
Because he's still, and that's why he's just getting paid. Pittsburgh, like, hey, you want to try out for something? Sure, we're just gonna pay you $1 million. No biggie. I'm getting paid by Denver. Yep, we know. All right, cool. Come in here and show yourself. It was a prove it year. He proved to be decent. It's 50-50. He can at least make your team 500. It depends on what he got. He can do more.
I don't think he deserves to come to Vegas.
But with Pete Carroll, I would go target Justin Fields more than if Pete Carroll wanted Russell Wilson, he would have let Russell Wilson go. I'll go ahead and try for Justin Fields and see what you get from that.
Let's see if we can draft it. Something in the background. The back end.
See what you get in the draft.
Not in the first three. I wouldn't say don't draft. If you're going to get Justin Fields, you should not be drafting a quarterback in the first 4. That should be like or don't draft one after that, or don't draft one. You got Aiden O'Connell back there.
I do know. Well, I do know Jackson Dart from Ole Miss has been linked to the Raiders, and he's not, and he could be a day 2, day 3 draft pick.
Dart is not bad. Dart is, because we already know Shadur's gone, Ward's gone. Getting buckets?
Oh, well,
No,
he ain't getting the
ain't
big
getting the
buckets.
big bucks.
He's getting the big bucks. No, the buyout of that contract will end all that. He ain't getting paid no more. They're doing a buyout, so that ends that contract. So wherever he goes, that's the end of it. And you're
That
damn right,
falls on
wherever
that
he is going, it's
organization.
going to be a real vet minimum.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no more money. That's where the buyout comes in. So because I think this is actually has 1 year left, so that's why they're doing the buyout. You're like, hey, we'll give you most of this money. Let's get you on your way in this contract and be done with you.
I can't believe that Ben Simmons is still trying to play in the NBA.
I forgot he was still. I forgot he was still in the NBA.
Well, let's see if he really is trying to pay, because now he's been getting paid and he's like, oh, I'm still getting my check. So what am I got to worry about doing anything? Now, when the checks ain't clearing, maybe I do got something. Those I'll just make this up. 675,000 check every game check ain't looking like that no more. So now when you see it's a $10,000 game check, if that, oh yeah, that lifestyle's a little different now, huh? Maybe now you want to play. A big difference from 675,000 to $10,000. Oh yeah, I bet you your back ain't hurt no more, huh?
So basically, you saying he ain't gonna pull the Cam Newton treatment? Looking at the football, yeah, I'm not going to get that.
And guess what? Cam is now realizing that, because Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp will clearly remind. Trust me, Cam realized, oh yeah, that was a bad thing. That's following your career. And he's even said, I should have just got on the ball. Yeah, you should have. You still would have gotten your ass whooped, but at least it wouldn't look bad, because, yeah, when you talk. All right, let me ask you something.
And now you look like a dang
because this came up, and I really want y'all opinion on this, because this was an interesting topic that they brought up a few weeks ago. Okay. And so, would you rather be a Hall of Fame player or a player that won a championship but you're not Hall of Fame? What would you rather be? Champion or Hall of Fame?
Champion. I'm all about the rings. That goes in any sport. The accolades are nice, but the way it seems things are going, accolades do get you in the hall. But if I'm going down, I want to go down as a goddamn champion. Not that Mizzle was good, he can do this and the third, but he just didn't win the big one. No, I want to be going down as a great to win rings. Championships. That's what I'm about.
I'll use these two people because this is the first two I thought of. You want to be Charles Barkley or you want to be Kenny Smith?
I'll be Kenny Smith all day. Hell, I'll be Robert Ory.
Dub?
Give me the rings.
If I can find, I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on.
Why? Wait, because this was a debate.
Wait. He pauses the question to try to show us something. Ain't that something? That's crazy.
That's dumb for us.
That's crazy. But that's been my argument a lot with a lot of things. Is the accolades is good, the numbers is good, the records is all that and good. But damn it, but did you win? Yeah, I guess
the reason why, because
go ahead.
This is what Cam Newton brought up, and he was like, "I'd rather be known as the Hall of Famer and everything else." He was like, "Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. He did this." I was like, "But I made an impact in the game," and I understand what you're saying, but I'm like, "Isn't ultimately the thing is to win?" I'm like, I'd rather have the championship than the Hall of Fame. I mean, you're a Hall of Famer, you made it, but I'm like, I got into the game to be a winner, to win championships, not be a Hall of Famer.
Let me make this question. Let me answer this question. I'm gonna make this question even easier for you, Dugan. What do you play this beautiful sport for? To do what?
To win the game. What did Harry say?
You play to win the game.
We play to win the game.
Hello. I don't play. Now, here's the thing. if you want to come into any sport to be the person that wants to be known as a record breaker, cool. That's you. Fine and dandy. But not me. I signed up to win championships. I want to be known as a person that's a champion. Now, if my accolades get me into the Hall of Fame, if I didn't win the championship, cool. That's fine and dandy. I'll take it. But I want to go down as a champion. Ring. That's why I have to respect this son of a bitch, and I don't like him. And now he's part owner of my damn franchise. But that's what separates Tom Brady from everybody else. That motherfucker got 7, more than any franchise in any NFL history. Go. Play to win rings, not to get the accolades, rings. And that's what he got. Can't hate the fucker.
And I only think Cam says that because he didn't get to win. Because I'm about to say,
wait, he looked at it slipped away when he looked at that football when he didn't want to go die for it in the Super Bowl.
Well, at least to his credit, he has a college national championship, so he got a college championship ring.
Ooh. But that wasn't the question, though. But he said he would rather go down with the accolades instead. He said he would not trade his MVP award for a Super Bowl. I will trade that MVP award in a heartbeat.
Like Magic Johnson said all the time, I want to win. Like I said, when I played high school sports, getting this was the goal. That's all it was. Getting this was the goal, and we achieved that goal.
Champion.
Like I said, I'm
champion.
Winning, yeah, championship. I'm playing to win.
I played on a high school championship baseball team, and I got this wonderful patch to prove that.
Was that Millward?
Millward was my manager. Yes, he was my head coach. Absolutely, yes.
That's why y'all won. That man know about baseball.
We played to fucking win. We didn't care who got the accolades. We wanted to fucking win. Our goal was to get this. That was our goal. And we got it.
The vintage ass Letterman Uncle.
Hey, I am a proud Fairfield Falcon. Because I'm a Fairfield Falcon, I got to meet Mizzle, and here we are 27 years later. No, 28 years later.
So do the math right, bro. I was going to let you get your shit together.
Hey, no, that's all right. We're still adjusting to 2025.
Right. True that. But no, but I can flat out say, I want to be known as a person that I want to be Bill Russell.
Yeah. Be the greatest winner of all time.
11 of them things. 11, and one as a player coach. That's how dedicated that man was to winning. He was a coach and still played. I don't care. Just let me get out there to win. That's what I want to go down as.
That's what I thought. Like I said, Cam is one of those who's trying to change the narrative. And hey, yes, you were an MVP. Did you really change the game? Not really. I'm sorry. You came after Michael Vick. Michael Vick changed your position about running everything. All you were was more durable than Michael Vick. But Michael Vick changed the game that you followed behind. And you got the accolades.
Michael Vick had a better and has a better norm.
I have touched a Super Bowl ring. I have held a Super Bowl ring. Okay. Cedric Hartman showed me his Super Bowl ring when he was signing autographs at Walmart in Vallejo. Of course, Zoe, Dr. Death's son, he let me held his dad's Super Bowl 11 ring. Held it in my hand. So I have seen up close what a Super Bowl ring looks like.
Beautiful.
You guys weren't. I was like, y'all weren't out here when Bishop came out here and did his thing and everything.
No, I missed that.
I feel like Bishop. Yeah, I feel like Bishop was out here with his camps and everything. I think he showed the ring to little camp kids. I know over in Fairfield they got his thing plastered up everywhere, but I don't think you guys were out here.
But
know the man. Well, known him in high school. I won't say I know the man personally.
Yeah.
Known him in high school. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
And he also could have played running back at Cal if he wanted to, but he's decided to stay on defense because Desi was him and Quinton Gannon was a very deadly dynamic duo at running back at Fairfield High.
Yeah.
But Desi, how do you leave your ID? If I ever bump into him on the streets of Fairfield, I just have to ask him.
Bro, he probably thought that he was a Super Bowl winner and he just walk up in that piece. No. You're still a civilian.
Yeah.
Walking into the White House.
This is
give a damn if you're a football player.
This is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
You better show some identification. You could be a terrorist threat right here walking up in here.
They don't care who you are.
Who you are. Hell, yo ass.
Like the only one that can walk. Yeah, the only one that can walk in here without an ID is the president. That is it.
We got his recognition. We know who he's about. You?
Yeah. Everybody else, even his chief of staff, everybody. No, president can walk up in here because he live here. All the rest of us, yeah.
You need badges. You need access. You need your eye scan, your thumbprint, all that.
Hell, you might have to rip out a piece of hair just to prove it's you.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
we got biometrics on.
I need a hair follicle right now. All right, so Steve, getting back to the main event at hand, coming up at 6:30 Eastern on Sunday. How do you see this matchup, second time in 3 years, between the Chiefs and the Eagles in Super Bowl 59?
It's kind of funny. I kind of laugh because the NBA said, "Hold my beer." Oh, you took Christmas away from us? This whole week, we gonna take this Super Bowl shit away from y'all because ain't nobody been talking about this game until because of thanks to that trade. They are like, you better know your role, and of course the NFL like, don't get too happy. You ain't doing this all the time. So now that we actually focus on this game, I really have nothing in this. I have no dog in this fight. Part of me wants to see history, even if it is Kansas City, and I should have a bone to pick with them because they took 2 rings from me.
I do.
But and I get it. I should, especially with all the calls and everything. I'm looking at the Eagles. Your first Super Bowl trip in a few years, you only got there because we had 5 quarterbacks. But I'm also going to look at Saquon Barkley and I'm like, yeah, you should complete that mission. So all I'm going to say is, I just want a good game. Keep it close. Let's see what happens. If the Eagles win, if the Eagles win, I'm looking for Saquon Barkley to just laugh at the Giants, which means laughing at the New York team, which I appreciate. If the Chiefs win, yeah, I gotta give them credit. You already heard me. I say he's basically the next Joe Montana because every team that came up against Joe in that Super Bowl except for one, damn, how the fuck this motherfucker beat us? We had him, and Patrick's that. So if you get the 3-peat, I give it to you. I just want a good game. I really don't have anything. It's really going to be the Chiefs defense versus the Eagles offense. Can they stop Saquon and make Jalen Hurts do anything? Jalen Hurts has those receivers and everything else. That's really what it is. We already know Kansas City all year long. They have been dinking, diving, this and that, one-score games. They've been playing this way all year long. So even if the Eagles get to that pressure a little bit, when it comes to the fourth quarter, we all know, we all been there. Eagles get him there. And then all of a sudden, Patrick just runs out just a little bit, gets that first down. Oh, you think you got him. He runs out, and that damn Travis Kelce somehow is right there at the first day mark. They get it, and they just run down. So the main thing is Eagles.
I'm hating you writing the script right now.
Eagles, here's the thing. And the Eagles might be able to do this. You don't want to deal with Patrick. You keep him on the bench. And you use Saquon. The problem is Saquon's so good, he going to bust it for 65 yards and run for a touchdown. It's like, well, damn. We got to give it back to Patrick because Saquon was only supposed to
Too
run
fast.
for 10, and he just broke loose and got a 65. So you give the ball.
It comes down to the
there
fourth
you go.
quarter. And I'll say why. Because not last year's Super Bowl, because the Chiefs only scored 6 points in the fourth quarter, but they won in overtime. But the previous two that they've won against the Niners, they scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. When they played the Eagles the last time, in the fourth quarter, they scored 17 points, outscored them 17-7. The fourth quarter is going to be the big key quarter because you cannot let the Chiefs go score big time and put up a crooked number in the fourth quarter. If they do, they will, as much as I don't want to see it, they will three-peat. And they will be the first.
And the Chiefs also know how to milk a clock. They're not just going to go down there. They're going to like, oh, you gave us, say, the beginning of the fourth quarter, 11 minutes. I might make this a 6-minute drive. And then now, okay, Eagles, you got the ball back. And you got about 5 minutes left. You're going to run down there and score real quick because you need to if you're behind or anything. Or if you're ahead and this and that. Like, depending on what the score is, because the Chiefs will milk the clock. And then you may get one drive or two, or you get that drive, and it's like either we got a drive to win or tie. It all depends what that score is going to be at that fourth quarter, because guarantee Kansas City will milk out a drive.
Very much so.
Yeah, because Vic, we've had Vic. Vic, we know you like to blitz sometimes. And then trust me, Andy and all them looking, keep blitzing us. There's going to be one little spot that you ain't realizing, a player. We just going to sit somebody in this little area where we know you're going to blitz from, and this person going to be right here waiting. We just going to dick and dunk our way all the way down.
All day, every day. Simple. Just simple.
D-Hop, you ain't got to do much. You ain't got to be in your Houston days.
Just run a nice route. Just run a nice route. Look, get open.
Dude. Be right here in this little middle ground. We got Travis got the low side. Just be right here. Because we know where he gonna take up. Just be here. A little 5-yarders here, little 4 yards here. We will slowly make our way up there and run that clock to where now, Philly, you are on your own. If the game is close. That's hey, they know what to do. That's all I gotta say. He's Joe. He's the next Joe. You get him in that Super Bowl, and really, let's be real. The only reason why he didn't win that one against Tom because he didn't have a line.
Yep.
Let's be real. He was running for his life. He didn't have a line. Tom even realized, I got lucky. That's the only thing that stopped. Other than that, we've seen it. Even with our damn team, we go down, get some field goals. We think we got it, and this motherfucker just run. And except for the first game, some fucked up Hail Marys and just throw the ball up in the air and let's see who catches it, motherfucking shit. But I just want a good game. That's all.
That's all we do. That's what we all want. And here I'll say this. I'll say this. And we said this, me and Dub, we said this on the last show we were on. If the game is called fair, I will respect the Chiefs. I will finally give them that respect of a championship. I'll still hate them, but I'll give them the benefit. I'll respect them. Like, okay, it didn't seem like the refs were helping you out in this game. Because let's be real. Yeah. The only reason why it's a big deal now, when it comes to the refs and the Chiefs, is because the social media is now talking about it. Now all these sports shows are talking about Sports Center, FS1. I'm hearing it on my Sirius XM when I'm dropping my son off at school in the morning about the refs help the Chiefs, this, that, and the third.
I mean, you know what? When it really kind of, at first, I didn't even want to believe it. But even with our Super Bowl, I'm like, when you see the game after, I was like, damn, this shit really did happen. And then all this year is when it's like, yep, see here, yep, here. It really was, because I really feel like there were some, I'll say AFC West teams really calling it out. And I even saw it even our first Super Bowl. But I know that second Super Bowl, well, damn. And then it's like, oh, you gonna let this dude be offsides this whole time? This dude doing it? Okay, now it's like, all right, you got video proof here. I can't even lie. I can't even defend y'all anymore. And all this year just kept kind of piling up. So, yeah, I hope it's called cleanly because even in the Buffalo game,
that was the first down.
Here's the crappy part. If the Chiefs were to do it, they would tie us and the Cowboys with 5. Keep this in mind. When they started this, they only had the 1 from Super Bowl 4.
Yeah, that was what I said. What, 5 in like 8 years?
No, this is their 5th appearance in 6 years.
Damn.
God.
No team has done that in the Super Bowl era. The Cowboys did 3 and 4. The Patriots did 3 and 4. No one has done 5 and 6 like the Chiefs have.
Ridiculous.
I know people don't want to, but I got to give credit where credit is. The only time I can hate on the dynasty is if it's Dallas or the Yankees. I'll never respect that. Everybody else, I'll call a spade a spade. Even the Yankee one, I'll grudgingly give them credit for, but yeah,
Right.
Yeah, just do it right. That's all. Hey, if not, hey Saquon, you get that ring. Just make sure they put that on that jumbotron for that GM. Hey man, yeah, go out there and test that free agent market.
And
yeah,
to do it on your
man.
birthday.
Thanks, man.
To do it on your birthday.
In fact, if you do win, you really should give that GM like $1 million. Hey man, what do you need, man? You want some time on the yacht? Anything? I got you because you really did look out for me. You had my best interest, and I gotta thank you for that. So Saquon should really give that GM, yo, you get that ring? Yo, man, what you need, man? I don't know how much job security you got left. I don't know how much job security you got left, but you want to go out to the Greek islands, after you do your draft stuff and everything, kind of get that laid back. Go ahead, man. What's your assistant GM do everything? You it's on me. I got you.
There you have it. So Steve has no winner. Mizzle and I know where we stand. We're picking team in green and white. And that's that. There will be a watch along for the Super Bowl coming to you this Sunday on the Jafos TV YouTube channel and the Muslim Dub YouTube channel. And just a reminder, so
doing a combo.
Another combo.
Yeah, want to come along and chat with us and give us your analysis during the game? We welcome it. Friendly reminder, don't forget, Ace NFL opening up March 16th across platforms near you. Come check out the rising fastest football league in the nation, the Ace NFL. And who will be the Super Bowl recipient of the Scott Mitchell Award?
Oh, because I'll be looking. We will be looking.
That we will. And who will indeed walk away with the Lombardi Trophy and Super Bowl 59. Our appreciation and our thanks to Steve for joining us and giving us some analysis on this wacky NBA trading deadline and his thoughts on Super Sunday. Wherever you're spending Super Sunday with friends, loved ones, family, please be safe. Please do not drink and drive. Call an Uber. Call a Lyft. It is not worth risking your life.
Not at all.
But in the meantime, Eagles, Chiefs, 48 hours away. Well, now technically 24 hours away because it is. No, we're still on Friday.
No, we're still on Friday.
We have 40 minutes left, so a little bit.
We haven't crossed over yet.
A little bit about 48 hours away from Super Bowl 59, the 11th Super Bowl being held in New Orleans, Louisiana, the 8th being held at the Louisiana Superdome. So, can the Eagles exorcise the demons? Because their very first Super Bowl that they made was played in the Superdome, but lost to the Wild Card Raiders, who became the first Wild Card team to win a Super Bowl in the Superdome when they won Super Bowl 15. So, again, congratulations to all of our inductees, our newest inductees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Again, Dick Vitale makes his long-awaited return to the broadcast booth for ESPN tomorrow, as he will broadcast the Duke and Clemson game, and then on Super Sunday, final game of the great career of Dr. Hubie Brown as he and Mike Breen. I know.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I'm right. One of the all-time greats, Dr. Hubie Brown, calling in a legendary
That's basketball knowledge.
Yes,
Oh, that's
absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
Beyond knowledge.
As he will call
to
his
pick
last
his
game.
brain will be amazing.
He will be calling his last game of his legendary career, broadcasting the Bucks and the Sixers, along with Mike Breen, of course, for Hubie Brown, ending where it started for him, as he was part of the assistant coaching staff of the Milwaukee Bucks. So appropriate that it started in Milwaukee, and his legendary career will end in Milwaukee. But in the meantime, folks, enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And as always, here on the Mizzle Dub Show, it's 5 o'clock. Some damn where. Enjoy Super Bowl 59 wherever you may be watching it, folks. As the Super Bowl. Again, our appreciation is
Appreciate you, Dugan.
coming on and joining us and giving us some good minutes. As now,
But wait, before all three of us leave, this episode deserves a yeet. Man, love y'all, brothers.
Love y'all. Out.
Super Dope Beatmaker will take us home.
Yes, he will. Yeet. Fly, eagles fly.
Give sake
No
on the ball.